my loves. I went live in the wrong place. I went live on my personal page, not inside the group. So I had to cancel that live and come in here because this training is special. I'm so excited for this training today because we're going to be talking about money. We're going to be talking about under-earning, which is a topic that I feel like so many people want to know more about because nobody's really talking about it. So I'm super excited for it. Let me know if you're here live and if you can see this video inside the group. I see some people joining. Hi, let me make sure that I can see your comments here. I was so surprised when I was doing the other live. I'm like, why am I not in my group? And now I can see myself. Okay, yay! Awesome, awesome, awesome. So fun. Okay, so if you're joining live, let me know in the comments. Hi. And if you are watching the replay, also drop a hello because I would love to say hi, shout out to all my replay viewers. So today we're going to be talking about under-earning and how to expand your earning potential. And the first thing that I want to start by saying is that you may be an under-earner even though you are making money. So what does that mean? Being an under-earner, and I experienced that myself, is when you want to earn more, but you're not stepping into that potential. So you have a deep desire to earn more, but you're not currently earning as much as you want. And this is something that one of my coaches really helped me clarify because I didn't really have clarity around this, right? So you could be making $100,000 and be an under-earner because you feel the potential to earn so much more. You could be making $5 million and you could be an under-earner because you're not earning more. And you have a deep desire to earn more and you're not stepping into it yet. So let me know in the comments if based on this definition of under-earning, do you feel like you are an under-earner? I'm going to raise my hand and I'm going to say that I am an under-earner. I feel like I am an under-earner because even though my business is $295,000 a year, I still feel like I have so much more potential to step into more. So there's no shame in being an under-earner. It's just the facts, right? So this live is really going to help you see what are some of the things that you may be doing now that are keeping you in an under-earning state. And I'm going to share with you the things that I feel like for me are keeping me and the things that help me get to this earning spot. Because maybe you are at like $0 in your business. And this is also relevant actually for people who are in a job. So even though you are in your job, we're going to be talking about some things of expanding that are going to help you expand your earning potential. Okay? Cool. So the first thing that I want to talk about is what are the reasons why you may be under earning right now? Okay. So what makes you an under-earner? And the first thing that for me, I remember when I was, in the previous years before I started really making money in my business, and even when I was in a job, I always thought that there was only like a cap to how much money was available. And that if I didn't claim that there was always like just a set amount of money in the world, and that kind of, there wasn't enough for me to make more. Does that make sense? So if I had a job, I was limited by the amount of money that I was getting paid. Or if I was earning, $5,000 a month in my business, I thought that like that was the cap. That was it. And it was so much harder to get to the next level. And maybe I just didn't have a next level. So the first reason why we under-earn is because we don't actually believe that there is more available to us. And we have this image that like, there is only, if people are taking the clients, then there's going to be less clients for me. Or that just because you're in a job, you can't earn any more, which is not true because there are many ways to earn more money, even though you're just at a job, right? So reasons why I have everything listed here. So I want to make sure that I like literally say everything because there are so many different reasons. So number one, you don't believe that it's possible for you to earn more and that there's a limited amount. The second thing is you are letting your current circumstances dictate your confidence in your ability to earn more. So for example, daily thing, like for me last year it happened. I had one client, my first client ever, who didn't honor their contract. My first client ever that didn't honor their contract. They weren't my first client. They were just the first client that has ever not honored their contract. And in that situation, because they, this is actually still in processing, so I can't really talk that much about it. But there is, I had this thought that, if that client didn't honor their contract, it means something about me, or this is going to happen the more that I raise my prices, the higher that I go, the more this is going to happen and the more stressful is that it's going to be. And I started limiting myself, thinking that those circumstances and those situations were an indication of how hard it was going to be to get to the next level or earn more. And that's all in my mind, right? Like that was just all in my mind. So maybe for you, if you have a business and you're like, I just don't, people, I don't know if I can charge more than what I'm charging now. And what if people don't pay? You're limiting yourself with that thought in your ability to earn more, because you're just thinking that thought is just a belief and a limitation that you're putting on yourself, right? It's like a blind spot, where the reality is that the circumstances don't actually dictate how much money you can earn. It's just your mind where you make those decisions. Do you see that? It's such a small thing. It seems small, but it made such a big impact. And the reason why it made such a big impact in my life, to understand that my current circumstances don't actually dictate how much I can earn, which was, thinking those thoughts was keeping me under earning, even though I was already making money. The reason why it was so impactful is because I started shifting my perspective. So for example, I'll give you a really good this example with the client that didn't honor the contract, right? I was limiting myself in my ability to earn more because I started thinking of all the ways that I should fix this problem, which was maybe I should hire a lawyer, maybe I should go after this person, and maybe I should put my energy in that, right? And all those things are possible, but what I did instead, after it took me a while to get over that way of thinking, because I noticed how much it was limiting me. But then I started thinking of a different option, and this is what I want to offer you. That my earning potential was actually elsewhere. It wasn't going to come from the client that didn't honor the contract. It was going to come from me understanding that there's an infinite possibilities, there's an infinite pool of other clients that I can attract. So what I did was I focused my mind and I focused my attention on what are all the ways that I can create value so that I can just attract ideal clients into my world. New clients, new sales, new people, instead of focusing on going after this person and holding on to this desire that they pay me the money that they owe me. Does that make sense? So I was keeping myself in under earning for like a month because I was focusing on this client situation. And when I shifted my focus and I started to work on my perspective, that my circumstances shouldn't limit how much I earn, and that if I create value for other people, then I attract clients and I can make sales, because those are obviously the skill sets that I believe in the most. Mindset, marketing, and sales can literally, always going to bring abundance to your life. Those are the most important skills that you can have. When you shift into that perspective, it's almost like the world opens up. You're no longer holding on to this one job that's paying you however much. Maybe you're being underpaid right now, and you're opening your possibility for other possible jobs. For example, if you have a job and you don't want to leave your job yet, right? A job that can pay you more, right? Or a business opportunity, or a business, like a kind of client that you could serve that would actually pay you more. Does that make sense? It's really shifting the insight, the focus of what you're focusing on right now. Your circumstances don't dictate how much you earn. It's just your ability to shift your focus and think about the abundance. Think about your earning potential, not what you don't have, okay? Let me know if this is resonating, because it is all mindset work. This is all elevating your mindset. That's why this is the title of this live. This is not tactical, although I'm going to give you some tactics later, but this is all about shifting your perspective about your earning potential. It's all about looking at where in my life am I limiting myself by thinking that my current circumstances dictate how much I can earn. And just answer that question. Just answer that. Where in your life do you feel like, maybe you can share in the comments, where in your life do you feel like your circumstances are limiting how much you can earn? Share in the comments. I would love to hear. Okay. Another reason, I'm going to keep moving on. Another reason Oh my gosh, this is a big one. Another reason why you may be under earning is because you're justifying your under earning because the work that you do is not making you happy. So big! This literally, I talked about this in my post the other day and it caught on fire, that post. It was amazing. It was in my personal page. This is so good, you guys, because how are you justifying your under-earning potential? Not under-earning potential. How are you justifying that you're not that you are an under-earner because your job or your work or your business isn't making you happy? A lot of people do this. A lot of people are like, the work is not fun. So that's why I'm not getting clients. But here's the thing. It's not the job of your business to make you happy. It's not your job's job to make you happy. That is your own job. It's your job to find fun in the things that you don't really want to do. I'm getting a little excited here. It's so important that you don't justify your ability to under-earn by the quality of work that you do. Because if you say, my business isn't making me happy, I'm going to change a niche and see if that niche makes me more money, you're going to be disappointed. It does not work like that. The way that it works is you decide that you're going to go all in one niche, or that you're going to go all in one offer or a launch or whatever, or your job, whatever it is. This applies to people who don't have a business too. It starts there, that you're going to go all in on that. And you're going to take care of your own mind, of your own thoughts, your own beliefs, your feelings, your actions, and your results. You're going to take care of that on your own. And then you're not going to ask your business to make you happy, because it's impossible. Your business is never going to make you happy, ever. You make yourself happy. This is so important. Like, the ability for you to look at it, and I'm going to give you an example. It's kind of like when you have a baby, when you give birth, right? And I'm not a mom, but this is how I see it. Moms love their kids, right? It's like if the kid gets hurt, it's almost like you get hurt, right? But here's the thing, the child is a different entity. You are your own person. Just because the child is crying doesn't mean that you have to cry. You get to be happy on your own. The child is going to have their own problems and their own experience, and that's it. But then let's just say the child is like the equivalent of your business, right? Your business is your business. It's going to have ups and downs. It's going to have things that are going to go right and wrong. That's just the way it's going to be. But the way that you feel about it has nothing to do with that. It's all optional. It's all how you decide that you want to be. So if something's not happening, if the work in your business is like, I want to write a blog post, so I want to write a post, but that doesn't feel like it's very fun, then you have to find ways to enjoy the work. Otherwise, you're always going to be under earning. You're not going to make sales. You're not going to make offers. You're going to feel like the work's really hard, and you're always going to be seeking short-term pleasure and avoiding long-term gratification, right? So it's so important that you don't look for your job to make you happy or your business to make you happy, that you take care of your own happiness first, your own mindset, and then you come from that place of like, I know I can do this. I know I feel excited. I feel motivated. I feel courageous. Maybe even though I feel fear, I'm still going to take action. It doesn't need to always feel like ease and flow, because sometimes things are not going to feel ease and flow until you do it over and over again. And then it creates that sense of confidence because you've done it consistently. And then it just feels different, right? But don't wait for things to feel good and perfect for you to take action and get results, because you're then going to be stuck under earning. Okay. This is so important. I am like literally obsessed with this topic because I've seen it play in my life. I literally, for so long, I under-earned because I was not showing up on social media. I was not showing up at all. I was just waiting on referrals to kind of come to me. This is like 2016. And I was like, well, I'm just not going to do it because it doesn't feel good. And it just feels like everybody wants attention out there, blah, blah, blah. And I had so many stories and it was limiting me so much. And I want you guys to learn from my mistakes because it's all mindset work, right? It's all managing your thoughts. If you want a result, if you want $100,000 in your business or 200, whatever number it is that you want this year, whatever thoughts you have about that amount are optional. So if you think that's too hard, I'm going to have to work hard, then how are you going to feel? You're probably going to feel overwhelmed and discouraged. And then what are you going to do? Probably not take action. And then what is going to be the result? You're not going to make those $100,000. Whereas if you think $100,000 and your thoughts are, I wonder how I'm going to get there. I wonder how many fun things I can try to get there. And then the feeling that you have is curiosity and like excitement. And maybe you still have a little bit of fear because you don't know. But then you feel some courage because you know that you're going to take action no matter what and you're going to experiment. Then the actions are going to be very different. You're going to attempt to do many different things. You're going to write content or you're going to do things that maybe feel scary, but you're still going to follow through because you're coming from a different place. And it's very likely that you're going to hit your goal if you do it consistently, right? So this is what I want to really I want you to get this, that if you are under earning, it's all in your mind. It's all because you're thinking certain thoughts. You're thinking about your current situation in a way that's actually keeping you under earning. And I want you to question every single thought that you have about making more money. Question it all. Because when you question it and you don't believe it, when you're not just like, oh yeah, I can earn more money because earning money is just hard. If you don't question that, you're going to stay there. But if you're like, is it? Or do I just need to get better at writing copy? Do I need to get better at marketing? Do I need to just learn about sales? Or do I just need to experiment with some other things? And then just come from that place, okay? All right, next reason why you may be under earning. I have things like you resent people with money. Some people do that. I'm not going to go too much into it because I don't really believe in that much. I think this is a really important one. Another reason why you're under earning is because you're not asking. So you don't believe in your offers and you're not asking enough. It's as simple as that. If you want to earn more, are you asking people to join your offers? Are you telling people about your offers? And if not, then what needs to take place in order for you to believe more in your offers? How can you be the person that believes in your offers more than anyone else? Do that work. For me, that is so important. Like, I created my programs. I just created a mastermind and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so obsessed with this. And I have no blocks around sharing with people what it's about because I'm so sold in it. I'm like so sold in the value that people are going to get out of it. It's so amazing. Like how I've, broken down everything, how you can implement every bit of the information and get results so quickly. Like, I'm so excited for it. So you got to believe in your offers first, right? Don't go out there and be like, I don't know, here's something. Like making offers without you really feeling grounded is going to put you in a place where you're like, see, nobody bought, I don't feel confident, all over again. Instead, I'm coming from a place of like, I believe in this, and I don't care if people are not responding to my first post or my first Facebook Live or my first whatever, my first email. I'm going to continue sharing because I fucking love this offer and I know it's going to help people. And just have one offer that you really believe in, one or two. Maybe it's your one-on-one and then your group program, whatever that is. Have one or two things that you really can get behind and then shamelessly share about it. Talk about why you love it. Talk about the benefits. Talk about the transformation that people are going to experience. And then the more that you do it, the more that you're sold on that, the more that you sell yourself on that, the more people are going to be like, what are you talking about? Like, I kind of want that. I want what you have, or I really want to feel that. I want to experience what you're talking about. Does that make sense? Okay, Katie says, being in and out here at the airport, we'll definitely watch the replay. Cool. Awesome. Definitely watch the replay. It's so good. Okay. And then the last thing that I want to share is another reason why you may be under earning is that you're not actually being concise about, you're not talking about how much money you want to make. So if you are currently under earning, I remember, and I know this for myself because I was like, I want to make $3 million. And I just didn't have like a plan to get there, right? And I didn't have a short-term goal that I could get behind. So don't be afraid to set a goal that you want to make that you can get behind. So it doesn't have to be 6 figures. It doesn't have to be whatever, shiny number people talk about, like whatever that is. Simply make a budget of all the things that you would love to have money support you with, okay? So you want to have money for what? Your rent, your groceries, your memberships for your whatever, your coach, like taking care of yourself, and just make up a budget for your life. And then look at what number is that number that you want to make. And then you can get behind that, right? Instead of aiming for like, ooh, I would like to have $50,000 months. That sounds great. Yeah, okay, let's go there. You don't actually believe you can have that yet because you're not connected to the number. So make a budget of the things that you want. It's going to give you your magic number. Okay. So for a long time, that was $17,500. That's what it was for me. $17,800. That's what it was. And that was my magic number. And I was like, that's it. And I knew that I could get behind it because I was like, I know exactly what I'm going to do with the money. I've already mapped it out. It's just my budget, right? Like my taxes, this, and that. For the longest time, that was my number. And it took me a while to get there. So I had to start at like, I want $10,000 months consistently. And so that was my starting point because I wanted to build confidence. So I was like, I just want one client every single month, $10,000. That's going to be it, right? And then I built the confidence and then I started going up from there. But I had to like do the math. Don't be afraid to like write down what you want and know, okay, this is the number that I want. And then after you write down the number, all your thoughts about your ability to earn that money are going to come up. And let them come up. Let all of that come up. Write it all down. Write all of the reasons and all of the feelings that you have about earning more and question them. Where did I pick this up from, right? Where did I learn that, I can only make money as a life coach, I can only make like $100,000 as a life coach, for example. A lot of life coaches think that they can make a lot of money. Not true, right? Look for the evidence of the opposite, okay? And this is so important because before you have the belief that you can do it, your brain says you cannot do it, look, you didn't do it in the past. So here's what I want you to do. Start looking for people who make a lot of money and that you appreciate, that you love, that you vibe with, right? Look for the life coaches that make tons of money. Look for the marketing coaches that make tons of money. Hang out in a place where money is normal, where earning more is normal, and where somebody is going to elevate you to the next level of your wealth, of your income, okay? Like start elevating yourself and look for evidence that is possible because you want to rewire your brain so that you're not thinking that it's not based on your past circumstances, right? And then the last step is the most important one, which is get to work. Get to work in actually doing the things that are going to take you to your magic number. And this is where I want you to be really honest with yourself. Like, are you really going all in? And this is what I talk about all of the time, right? Because we want a lot. We want big things. We want freedom, ease, joy, flow, money, yay. But are we really going all in? Are we really going all in on our dreams? Are you showing up? Or are you watching Netflix all day and then hoping that the money is going to come from who knows where, right? Or are you taking ownership of your own ability to make money? So important because we can't just leave it up to the universe. Like, the belief that it's just like, well, it'll come from somewhere. Sure, you can wait for the universe to serve you, but that's not taking action within yourself to decide how you're going to create that money. And when you have that empowerment, when you're like, universe, I'm all in, this is all the ways that I'm going to do this, or this is what I'm going to try now. And even if it doesn't happen, I'm going to try one more thing. Then that's when you get confidence, when you become confident in your ability to recreate your result. And that's when you actually get your goal, right? So don't leave it up to unexpected things. Actually take ownership of you earning that much and making that number because you can. It's 100% available to you when you align yourself to your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, and then the result comes, okay? So the 3 things that I want to leave you with is like the 3 most important skills that you can have in order to up-level your earning potential and stop under-earning. And this is totally from my own life experience, is working on your mindset, on your marketing skills, and on your ability to enroll people in your programs as a business owner. Those are the things that have changed my life. Those are the 3 big main skills that have changed my life. And that is exactly what I shamelessly can share, that is exactly what I'm helping people inside my mastermind. That's exactly what I help my clients with inside my mastermind. Because I really truly believe that women and men and consultants and coaches should be earning more because we have the ability to do it. But right now, a lot of people don't have all those three skills in one place. You're learning about money, but you're not learning about how to market yourself online. Then maybe you're learning how to write copy, but then you're not learning how to do a sales call. And so it's all kind of fragmented. And that's exactly the reason why I created my mastermind, because we go over all those three elements in 3 months. We're not just focusing 1 month on mindset or anything like that. If the mindset is just along the way, but really honing in on your ability to position yourself as somebody who people want to buy from, who position I want to work on your ability to position your message in a way that attracts people that are actually ready to pay you. Because there's an art to that, right? There's an art to marketing and to writing copy that compels people to buy from you. And then there's an art to really running your business in a way that makes you feel like you're not just throwing spaghetti at the wall, but you're actually, okay, what are the key things that I need to talk about? How am I going to talk about it consistently? What are my offers, right? If your offers aren't selling, we can work on that inside the mastermind. And I'm going to give you exactly how I help my clients sell their offers. All of my clients have made money within the first month of working with me. They've all really just done all the things that we do, and they just start attracting clients that they love. And then the last thing that we do is talk about sales. What is your pre-qualification process? How are you attracting people? How are you enrolling them in your programs and addressing their concerns in a way that feels good? Because all those things allow you to make more money and stop being an under earner. So if you want details about my mastermind, send me a message and I can send you the application form. We can talk about it. 2 people have already signed up and I haven't really even launched it publicly yet. So I'm super, super excited, but definitely send me a message because I have a bonus for people who join early, who are in my group already, before I post it on my business page and before I post it in my personal page. So I'm super excited for this program. It's called the Magnetize and Monetize Mastermind, because that's exactly what we're going to do. Magnetize your ideal people, help you become magnetic, elevate your ability to earn more money, and then monetize on your influence, monetize on your ability to attract people. Like, how do you enroll people in your sales, in your programs with sales, right? So I'm going to teach you how to do all of that and how I've been able to do it in my business. So that's what I have for you today. I'm so excited for this. And even if, apply all the things that we talked about today, because these are so, so helpful, and start looking at your goals. What are the things that you want? Are you limiting yourself in under earning? And what are the things that you can do in order to elevate your ability to earn more? All right, my loves, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Mwah, bye.